Apparently someone wrote that the dog was being a sexy god. That's what happens when you have 11-year-old boys who live here. Hello, Women's Health. I'm Rachel Hollis. And today I'm gonna give you a peek inside my fridge. Here we go, here's the fridge. Okay, I feel like it's important to start with what is happening on the outside of the fridge. I have 4 kids, and so what happens on the outside of the fridge is 2 things. The first is I lay out what the meals are going to be for the week. This really helps us to stay on a schedule. The second thing that we have on our fridge, so I actually got this idea from a friend. It is a chart that I created that helps us to look for positivity in each other. And basically we're working up to a grand finale. So we see the good in others, and then we all take turns writing whenever we see like someone doing something good. So Sawyer made us cookies the other night, or Ford helped clear the table, or Jackson did the dishes. But we look for any excuse that we can to fill up the chart. And then the thing that you get at the end of it for this chart is we're going on the Swan boats, and then we're getting Amy's ice cream, which are 2 things that are really popular here in Austin, Texas. So that's the outside of the fridge. The inside of the fridge has a lot of sparkling water. We really like sparkling water around here. We don't drink soda, and from the time my kids were really little, we drank what I called bubble water, sort of how I got them to feel like they were having a treat with something that they drank, but really it was just sparkling water. So I'm not sponsored by LaCroix, but I've been trying for about a decade to get sponsored by them. Also, I'm very susceptible to any kind of marketing that tells me that something's gonna help me think better. And I saw this marketing video about rosemary water, about how rosemary is supposed to help you have more mental clarity and remember things better. And I watched this whole video about this like island, or people in Italy who live to be 100, and they're like the smartest people ever, and they have longevity, and they tested why, and the only thing different about those people is that they have a lot of rosemary, and so I fell for it. So I'm really big on meal prep. I think that that's been a big reason why I've learned to eat nutritiously and done it in a way that feels easy to me. So I try at the beginning of every single week to cut up veggies, to have salad ready to go, to have things that are easy to grab and go. I tend to eat the same things over and over, but when it comes to produce, I do try and mix it up. So I change it up in terms of seasons, or if right now the fruit bowl has bananas and green apples, then next week maybe it'll have oranges and pears. Like I just try and mix it up. So what do we have? We love hummus around here. I don't know if I'm allowed to show brands, but specifically I love Sabra. It's my favorite. I've tried other brands. This is my fave. We got some bacon for easy breakfast. This is more for the kids than it is for me. Always have eggs. We go through so many eggs. We always have hard-boiled eggs because it's an easy snack to take on the go. We got some homemade guac. We got some cherry tomatoes. Salad that's washed and cut up so I can really easily make a salad. Your girl loves dairy. Dairy doesn't love her back, so this is just for the kids. We have string cheese and yogurt. And again, I really do take the string cheese out and I just put it into juice glasses because I think it looks cuter when it's propped up. We do a lot of fruit here. We got turkey, we got more cheese. This is pretty interesting. This is probably not in most people's fridge. So this is supposed to be for produce. It's actually for champagne. More specifically, I get bottles of really nice champagne, and then I put my goals for the future. I put big, lofty goals on champagne bottles so that I can look forward to celebrating it someday. And every single time I open up that drawer and I see these, I'm reminded of where I'm going. So I have 60 employees at my company, and one of the things I'm most proud of in my life is the jobs that I have created and the people who support their families because of the work that we do. And so one of my goals is 100 jobs. That's what this one says. What's in the door, you ask? Brain juice. Told you guys I'm really susceptible to anything that tells me it's gonna help me think better. So we've got some brain juice. This is an Austin company. I love them. I don't know if it's a placebo, but placebos work. So we got some cream cheese, we got some jam, all kinds of things Last thing that's in here, we have milk for the kids and then almond milk for me. I make a green smoothie every single day. I do intermittent fasting, and I have found that that makes a massive difference in my ability to focus and think. And so I try and do about 16 hours, and I break my fast with the green smoothie. So that is what the almond milk is for. Anyway, guys, that is my fridge tour. Thanks so much for hanging out. Be sure and subscribe to the Women's Health channel. And be sure and check out my new book called Didn't See That Coming. It's all about how to navigate through hard seasons, like being inside of a global pandemic. Cheers.